Hey guys, Aaron here again. Just wanted to throw up another video. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of things lately on YouTube. I mean, all over the internet, basically, in general. And there's a lot of talk about New World Order and World War III. Now, my particular stance on all that is, now, I do in some ways believe some of this stuff, but not in the way that these people do. Okay? Some of these guys, in particular, get people like Alex Jones, a few other guys. I don't need to get into specifics as far as who, the players and whatnot, but basically what the conclusion I've come to is that these guys are using these headlines and, these particular topics as tools and instruments of fear. I hear a lot of people use the term fear-mongering, and, I tend to agree with that. Personally, I don't buy into their philosophy. I do subscribe to the frame of thought that there are people behind the scenes running shows. Basically running the show in this country, around the world. But I'm not looking to get rich off of it. Okay, so that's where we differ. And they use this to perpetuate a mindset of fear. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it. Where I kind of fall is, if things happen and there's developments in the news and things that people need to know about and prepare for, sure, absolutely, put it out there on YouTube, put it out there on the internet. But where I draw the line is where you're trying to make money off of it. Yeah, I monetize my videos, yes. But you haven't seen one video where I'm putting out, broadcasts where, oh, run for the hills, the Russians are coming. No, I don't fucking do that, because that's not reality. Reality is, yes, there are conflicts happening in Syria and Ukraine, all over across the world, right? But none of it, not one bit of it, involves the New World Order. It doesn't involve the Illuminati. No, these are just real fucking events that are happening. Now, are there people behind the scenes that are orchestrating it? Sure. I'm very sure that there are. In Russia and in the U.S. and in Syria. Sure. Hell, there's talk that ISIS is a product of our own country, our CIA. Is it true? I don't know. Am I going to make videos where I'm talking about it and perpetuating this fucking this mentality of fear? No. I would never do that to you guys. I wouldn't do that to anybody. Now, do I personally believe that there's an Illuminati and that the New World Order is their agenda? Yeah. But do I see any reason to believe that it's happening tomorrow? No. And every one of these videos that these guys puts out, every one of them, every little happening in North Korea, between North Korea and South Korea, or take your pick. There's a laundry list of conflicts that are happening across the globe right now that the news isn't talking about, but that could potentially blow up into a World War III. Yes. As it stands right now, there's a few. But these guys get on YouTube and they get on their little news channels and stuff like that, and they throw these things out just to generate fear and to make fucking money. That's the thing. That's the biggest thing that they're doing, is trying to get rich off of you. You clicking on their video and making them fucking money. And people do it every day, and it just continues. And people walk around with their heads full of these ideologies that the world's going to come to an end, and come on. I'm sorry, it's just not something that I subscribe to. And I don't mean physically subscribe by pushing the subscribe button on YouTube. It's not something that I even believe in. That mentality. Like I said, I believe in some of that conspiracy stuff. And I do find a lot of fascination in, researching this stuff. But I see all these channels. I mean, and they're making money. I mean, there's people that do this shit full time. This is what they do. Generate fear and perpetuate this fucking mentality that the world's coming to an end and scaring the shit out of people. There's people that are mentally ill out there, people. You get it. Okay, there's people that are mentally ill. They hear and see these videos and it freaks them out. It sends them off into some other dimension that we don't understand. And they walk around and they mumble and talk about this shit. I've seen it. You go into cities like New York, Philadelphia, you see the guy walking around with the end is nigh sign. That's the kind of shit that it causes. So these people that have 100,000, 200,000, million, 10 million subscribers that post these videos, man, you guys need to cut that shit out. It is wrong. Unless it's something that's really happening and it's a real thing. Alex Jones is the number one cause of this shit because he's got the syndicated radio station, a radio show. He's got God knows how many followers on his InfoWars channel. I shouldn't even have said that, but on his channel. And he posts them. I don't know how. I mean, there's probably 5 or 10 from this year alone. Emergency. Everything's an emergency. Everything is, doomsday, and it baffles me. It baffles me. And he's in a position where he could really exact change. Some people say he's a CIA agent, which could be. I don't know. But as far as his YouTube videos are concerned, I mean, YouTube videos are made by normal people like me, like you. And what we do is put our opinions, our feelings, our whatever it is that you do. I mean, whatever creatively that you do. A lot of people are in character when they're on YouTube. I kind of am too. I mean, I'm not going to lie. But typically, I mean, this is more, what you get from me is a little bit more real. I don't need to be in character. I'm already, I don't know. I just don't see the point myself, but I don't know. I just see these videos. I've gotten to the point that I pretty much stopped watching them because it just gets old, man. It gets old. And I mean, hell, I have personally had people in my family, friends, more friends than family, but that have gotten caught up in these videos and these theories, and oh man, I'm telling you, it's destroyed people. Now because they're awake, they're batshit crazy. I mean, there's a difference between being awake and understanding what's going on and being fucking crazy because of what, some assholes' theories have done to you. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with being awake and understanding that, there's propaganda in the news and in the media. Or even researching some stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But it can overtake your mind. It can overtake your personal beliefs. And cause a lot of confusion and chaos in your mind and in your heart. That's not good. I mean, at one point, and this is just being brutally honest, I got caught up in it. Okay? I got caught up in Alex Jones. I got caught up in all these different videos. And blogs and vlog, all the stuff that's out there on the internet. And I didn't go crazy, not personally. But I got to tell you, it did mess with and destroy I don't know. I mean, it messed me up. It did mess me up for a while. But then I started thinking, and I'm like, you know what? Really, what does it matter? Because it's one guy on YouTube with no evidence, no proof. If you go back and you watch any New World Order, World War III video that you've ever seen, even my videos, okay? And I'm not trashing my videos. My videos are just, what's going on in the news, and I just leave it at that. But you go back and you watch these videos. What proof do any of them really have? Zero. Okay? No proof. No evidence. They've got a headline for a little article that they posted. That's it. And that's their logic, but people fucking believe it all. It just drives me insane. It drives me insane. And I don't personally have I have an issue with people that have a platform where they could exact change in people's lives, and they use it to perpetuate this bullshit mentality. And to me, it's sad. It's very sad because I don't know. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, because people are legitimately mentally ill, man. And need help. And they latch onto this stuff. They latch onto it, and that becomes their reality because Alex Jones says it. Maybe I'm alone there. Maybe it's just me. I hope it's not. I hope that by putting this out there, maybe it'll help somebody. But I mean, and it goes even further. The theories and things like that are just crazy. I mean, David Icke. There's a guy. David Icke is a guy. And a lot of people like him. And hey, I've read some of his stuff, and some of his stuff is pretty sound. Some things that the man has to say are pretty good and pretty sound. But you get into the reptilians, and then you've got people posting videos where people are shape-shifting. And I mean, I don't know about you. Have any of you ever seen a lizard person? A reptile running around anywhere, ever? I've seen videos of Bigfoot. I don't even know that Bigfoot fucking exists. So, I mean, these are the things I'm talking about, people. This is what I'm talking about. I just wish people would wake the hell up and stop just believing every single thing, every single video that one YouTuber puts out there. Or 10, 20,000 YouTubers. I don't know. I just wish people would wake the hell up and start thinking for themselves. That's the problem. That is the number one fucking problem. People don't just think for themselves. They latch on to other people's ideas and other people. What I do is I will watch one of their videos, process it, and come to a conclusion on my own. Whether I believe in what they said, or research it for myself. There's a thought. When you watch these videos, research the stuff. Research what these clowns are talking about. Some of them are spot on. Some things that these guys say are spot on. I'm not gonna. I won't debate that. Okay, and some of them do provide real evidence. It's, like some of the UFO and alien people. That's not necessarily something I believe, right? But I have seen some pretty convincing videos where they actually present some real evidence. Pictures, whatever. Could be fake, but most of them say that are pretty convincing. But that doesn't mean I believe in UFOs and aliens. So, if you guys are going to make videos, and this includes Alex Jones, this includes any of them, if you're going to make these videos, be responsible. Provide evidence, back your theories up, and encourage people to research for themselves. That's the number one thing I will say. Even with what I'm talking about right now, or any video I've done before, research it for yourself. And then come to a conclusion. Don't just watch a video, believe it, and all of a sudden it overtakes your mind. Because that's not healthy. And then it generates into these other channels where people only talk about these things. I saw a theory that there's another Earth. Okay, that would be cool. But, come on. We've never seen it. Nobody's ever been there. We haven't ever sent a ship to there. We don't know what's there. Or no, I'm sorry. What was alternate dimension? I don't remember. There's probably a theory for that. So, I'm not shitting on any of these theories at all. I'm not. The number one thing I would say is be responsible. Just be responsible with the power that you have. Because believe it or not, as YouTubers, we do have some power. my subscriber base is small. I don't have a lot of subscribers. My channel's small. I'm the only one on my channel. I'm just starting YouTube. And even some things that I say, I'm sure in one way, shape, or form are going to have an influence on somebody. I try to be responsible about that because I don't want to ruin somebody. I want to help people. And I wish more people would have that mentality. Anyway, guys, I hope this video finds you all well. Please like, comment, and subscribe in the comment section below. I would love to have dialogue with anybody. So please just jump in and start the discussion. Take care, everybody. Coats forever.